What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kinetic615. Gonna try to do a quick little rebuild here, quick in parentheses or in quotation marks, because I don't know how quick it's gonna be. The last rebuild we did took 4 streams and probably about 6 or 7 hours total. It is what it is. I'm not a video editor. I am just a gamer that likes to hang out with people while I play. That's all it is. I'm just a casual gamer. Anyway, so we are playing the Tennessee Titans. I have simulated to the draft. We have the #1 pick in the draft. I have an approximation of the real-life draft class. It's close. It's not perfect, but we're just going to go ahead and use it. So let's go ahead and get the draft started. Now, we have the first pick, and honestly, I know the Titans are going to pick Cam Ward. I know that. I think it's a mistake. I think it is a very weak quarterback draft class. I don't think there's any first-round talent quarterbacks in the game. I think that we can pick up a quarterback in round 2 or 3 if we really want to, or in the later rounds. I don't actually think we have a second-round pick. Oh, we do. Okay. But I think we can get a quarterback later that's every bit as good as Cam Ward or just underneath him. And then really, I don't expect to get our quarterback of the future, our franchise quarterback in this draft. I expect we'll be picking a quarterback next year. So I'm thinking that we've got a lot of holes to fill on this team. It is the worst team in the league. So I am going to trade back in order to pick up some draft capital. So let's see what offers we can get. Alright, Cleveland is offering the 16th pick with first rounders the next 2 years and a 4th and 6th this year. So the bar is set at 3 first rounders. Here's the Vikings offering the 14th pick with 3 firsts, 2 seconds, and a 3rd. So that is the new bar. Only one of those picks, though, is in this season. Alright, let's see. The Saints, no. Patriots, no. Now, the Packers are offering 3 first rounds, a second round this year, second round next year, and a second round in 2027. So the Packers might be the trade here, because that's 3 firsts and 3 seconds consecutive. The 49ers are also offering that, but the Packers picks are better. The Falcons, same deal. Alright, so we're going to take the Packers up on their offer.
There has been a trade.
Alright, so we have moved down to 18. Let's go ahead and advance to our next pick. Alright, let's take a look. So Travis Hunter went to the Packers, Cam Ward went to the Raiders, Abdul Carter to the Chargers, Ted McMillan to the Bucks, Will Johnson to the Colts, Mason Graham to the Dolphins, Nick Scorton to the Seahawks, Shedeur Sanders to the Saints. That's ironic. James Pierce to the Panthers, Mykel Williams to the Jets, Ashton Jeanty to the Patriots, Tyler Warren to the Jets. I said the Jets earlier. The Mykel Williams to the Giants. Benjamin Morrison to the Cardinals. Interesting, he went before Will Johnson. Shamar Stewart to the Vikings. Why did they get an edge? Vikings fan here, guys. Sorry. Malachi Starks to the Broncos. Luther Burden to the Browns. Kelvin Banks to the Bears. So, do we want to trade back again, or do we want to stick and pick? Let's take a look at the offers that we get. So there's the 31st pick with another second this year, and then a 4th this year and a 3rd next year. It's not bad. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's 2 first-round picks, but they're both next year, so we would not get a first-round pick this year. I don't like that. I still want to stay in the first round this year. The Lions at 29 with 3 picks for next year included. The Falcons at 25 plus a 4th and 7th. 7 picks back for a 4th and a 7th round. I don't know. Here's a 1st, a 2nd, and a 4th this year, and a 3rd next year. It's the same thing here, right? So the Bills offers a little bit better. Okay, so we would go back to the very end of this round. We would pick up a 2nd round, another 2nd rounder, and another 4th rounder. Okay, maybe. Let's take a look at who's available. Okay, so Membu, Campbell, Igbuka, Walker, Simmons, Kenneth Grant's still here. But tight end, Colston Loveland. If we traded back to 31, let's see, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So it'd be right around this area right here. So, unless somebody drops, obviously. Obviously, if Loveland were to drop, I don't think I would take Milroe this high. If Walker were to drop, if Grant were to drop, or Derek Harmon, Walter Nolan, Omarion Hampton. You know what? Man, do we just want to take Kenneth Grant? Could take Will Campbell as well. Should we just take Will Campbell? Then we have him and J.C. Latham and Skoronski. I think we're going to trade back. I think we're going to take the Bills offer. We got a bunch of holes to fill. Hopefully we can get some good picks, and then we can look to pick a quarterback next season.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade.
Alright, so we miss out on Will Campbell, Emeka Ibuka, Josh Simmons, Derek Harmon, Josh Connerly, Jalen Milroe, Colston Loveland, Jahdae Barron, Kenneth Grant, Jack Sawyer, Mike Green, Landon Jackson, Walter Nolan. Alright, let's look. Siobhan Ravel would be good. Omarion Hampton. What do we need? Do we want Jalen Walker? I've not used him before. He looks nice. You know what? I've not used him before. Let's go with Jalen Walker. Doesn't look like he was a great pick, but he is a hidden dev, so that works. Alright, and we're on the clock again. We've got 3 picks this round. Alright, so we got an edge rusher. Let's see. Ariante Ursary, do we want to go with him? Do we want to get a fast wide receiver? Do we want to go with Gray Zabel at left tackle? Do we have any fully scouted guys? None with day 2 grades. Okay. I could get Tyler Booker and move him to right guard. But that still leaves us needing a left tackle. Could probably get Gray Zabel with our next pick this round. Don't think we want Quinn Ewers. Do we want Omarion Hampton? Let's look. Ran a 4.440. Yeah, you know, so we got Tony Pollard and can't think of his name. Not Traylon Burks, that's a wide receiver. Can't think of his name, but Omarion Hampton, Ariante Ursary, Matthew Golden maybe. Did he in the game, did he run as fast as he did? Actually, it's pretty close to what he did in real life. Do we want him? Thinking we go Tyler Booker here, and maybe try to get Gray Zabel with the next pick if he's still there. Shore up our offensive line. "41 reps, Jesus." Alright, yeah, we're going Tyler Booker. Hidden Dev, okay. Alright, let's see who we miss out on. Deion Walker, Princely Umanamilan, Siobhan Revel, Ariante Ursary, Xavier Watts, Gray Zabel got picked, damn it. Donovan Jackson, Jahad Campbell, Marion Hampton, Jonas Savaiania, Trey Amos, Quinn Ewers, Cameron Williams, Tyleek Williams, Dylan Gabriel, Kyle Kennard. Alright, so we might not get our left tackle right away. Alright, Harold Fannin Jr. if we want a tight end. Do we want to go with Jackson Dart, Travion Henderson, Isaiah Bond? I do like Isaiah Bond. Maxwell Hairston's here. Wyatt Milam. Did we miss out on Matthew Golden? Did he get picked? Oh, he did not. Matthew Golden's still here. You know what? Let's go with Matthew Golden. I've not used him in a rebuild before. Alright, he's got 97 Excel, 96 Speed, Hidden Dev. I'm good with that. Alright, so we missed out on Travion Henderson, JT Tuimoloau, Caleb Johnson, Jake Majors, Maxwell Hairston. Jackson Dart got picked, unfortunately. Xavier Truss, Wyatt Milam, Alfred Collins, Marcus Embo, and Emery Jones Jr. Alright, let's look. So we got Lathan Ransom, Xavier Restrepo, Harold Fannin, Savion Williams, TJ Sanders, Isaiah Bond is still there. Do I want to team up Bond and Golden together? Norman Lott's there. Danny Stutzman. Quinshon Judkins. Andrew Makuba. I do need a free safety. I do like Andrew Makuba. Let's see what he looks like in the game. 22 years old, 6 foot, 191. Great acceleration, elite speed, ran a 4.340. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Andrew Makuba. He will start immediately for me. And he's hidden dev. Nice. Okay. Alright, we are in round 4, so we did not have a third round pick, but we do have 3 picks in round 4. Let's see who's available. Sevion Williams. Isaiah Bond is still here. Man, that's almost too... Oh, man, I don't know if I can pass up on that. I know I've already taken Matthew Golden, and that means I would have taken... Oh, I need to put Smale's name in here. That means that I would have taken 3 Texans. But, I mean, it's just straight value. I think I've got to. I'm not sure why he dropped, but another 4.340. Not as good all around as Matthew Golden, but okay. We've got 2 of the fastest receivers in the league now. Alright, let's see. I want to get a defensive tackle in Omar Norman Lott. And go with Charles Grant at left tackle. Pick Riley Leonard. I think we'll pass on him. Mello Dotson. I do like Mello Dotson. Bashal Tootin. Jordan James. Ollie Gordon. Why is it? I need to look up his name. I think I'm going to go with Omar Norman Lott. Maybe. Let's look at him. 23, good excel, solid speed, great strength, 37 reps. Not really that good at grades, although he does have C block shedding. And we'll try him. Nope, normal dev, okay. Mello Dotson. 4.540, I don't like that. What is with the names not... Come on, man. Do I want Jack Nelson? It's poor strength. Does have good pass blocking. Run blocking's probably a C. We'll try it. Oh, hidden dev. Okay. That was not entirely expected. Alright, we've got only one pick in this round. No, we've got 2 picks in this round. Do you want to go with Ollie Gordon? Fadil Diggs? RJ Harvey? Jack Kaiser? Four, 4, 8. Let's see. Fadil Diggs, Cayman Rucker has a C block shed and B tackling. I think I'm going to try Ollie Gordon. We'll see how he works. Or, I don't know. There's so many good running backs still. That maybe we should get the pass rusher. But which one do we go with? 6'5", 261. Has all good player notes. Good acceleration, decent speed. 4.86. A finesse move, but D block shedding. B play rec. Or if we go with Cayman Rucker, all good notes. 6'2", 265. Ran a faster 40. Has elite jump. I think we go with Cayman Rucker here, yeah. Alright, we're going to go with Cayman Rucker. And hidden dev. There we go. Okay, cool. Did we lose out on Ollie Gordon? No, it doesn't look like he got taken. Looks like maybe we can still take him. Ollie Gordon's still right here. All right, let's give Ollie Gordon a try. Hidden dev, there we go. This is turning out to be a great draft class. Still don't have a quarterback. At this point, I'm thinking we just probably want to pick one up in free agency. We could get Riley Leonard. Tyler Shugg. Yeah, see, talent is all potential undrafted free agent, so. But if we want to pick one, I guess let's go with Riley Leonard. Got good throw power. Alright. Yeah, we'll probably be picking up another quarterback in the future. And that is our final pick of the draft, so let's fast forward to the end of the draft and put together the best team we can. Hopefully we'll get a good pick next season and be able to get a good quarterback. Alright, let's take a look at our draft recap. See just how good it was. Alright, so our highest overall pick, so the overalls aren't great in this class, but we got a lot of hidden devs. So Tyler Booker and Andrew Makuba are 73s, Matthew Golden's a 72, Jalen Walker's a 70, Isaiah Bond's a 71, Norman Lott 68, Jack Nelson 69, Kamen Rucker 71, Ollie Gordon 72, Riley Leonard 63. That's not good. Okay. So we'll probably just be going with Will Levis this year as well. And then let's see. Alright, let's take a look at free agents, see if there's any good free agents we want to pick up for camp. Alright, quarterback. Sure, we can pick up Andy Dalton to be a mentor. Running back, let's see. Jaquindon Jackson. Oh, Donnie Eddy's there. And he's got star dev. Alright. We don't have a fullback, and I don't like that. We need a fullback. And there's literally none available to pick up. Let's see. Can we convert? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh, no, okay. You know what? Let's see who drafted him, and if they drafted him, if they will trade him reasonably. Now, I do have trades set to very hard, so that I cannot try to fleece the CPU and in order to win. But let's see. Wait, the Vikings picked up J.K. Dobbins? Okay. What the? They drafted... Okay. Where is he at? There he is. Let's see. Will you... Oh, wow. He's a 78? No freaking way, man. He's a 78? They want a second round pick for him? No, I'm good. See if there's anybody on the trade block. No. Man, okay. I guess we're just not gonna have a frickin' fullback. Get a blocking tight end until then, I guess. Oh, hey, Brashard Smith is here? Bring him in. Give Jimmy Horn Jr. a chance. Tight end, let's see. Okay, blocking. I could go with Fairweather or Dabney. None of them are really any good. Whatever, I'll put him at fullback. Alright, I'm just signing people for camp that might make the roster. Most of these guys probably will not make the roster, but it's worth bringing them in, getting a look at them, and just seeing if they do. Generally. And yet this is probably why my rebuilds are not quick and concise like all the other guys that make rebuilds on YouTube. Probably why they have better viewership than I do as well. Not better viewers, but better viewership. Let's see. No young guys here? Okay. Dalton Cooper, would he be? No, probably not worth bringing in. Oh, there's my guy Miles Hinton, though. Probably just for camp. Bring in Lamb as a mentor. Alright, definitely need to try to get some pass rush. I could grab Nigel Sanders here just in the intermediate time, but I need to try to find someone that might develop up. I don't see anybody here, so we'll probably need to try to look at that in the draft next year, or I might need to move a linebacker edge down. Alright, so we'll bring Alston in for a moment. Don't really see anything here that looks promising. What about on a mentor kick? Not really. Carl Lawson would be just a 1-year stopgap, really. Caden Muhammad, I actually like him a little bit. See, are there any young pass rushers that might develop up? JB Green, maybe? Alright, any good pass rushers here? Don't see any here. No real developable guys there. Oh, Jayshawn Barham. I don't know if he'll develop or not, but might as well bring him in. Weird that he was in the class since he didn't declare. I might need to go through and like sort of do some editing on that class. Gabriel Murphy. He's not the worst. He was a priority undrafted free agent, I believe. Let's see. Oh, hey, there we go. Undrafted free agent with Star Dev. Josh Butler. I don't know much about him. Let's see. Mere speed. Oh, Husky. Hey, another Star Dev. There we go. Remember I picked them up in the last rebuild I did. Alright. Let's see. Safety. So we got Makuba, but we could use another one. Oh, Shiloh Sanders is here. I wonder if he'd be worth grabbing here. I don't honestly think he has much of an NFL future, personally. But there's no reason not to bring him in, I guess, as a backup. Then again, I could just get DeMar Hamlin for a backup. J-Run Curse is there. Oh, hey, Lewis Sane. Brian Anger. Is he better than the guy I got right now? Let's see. Who's got the best? Oh, Ariza's got 98 kick power. Recco's got 97. Ariza's only 25 years old, so I guess let's go with him. Alright, now we're going to have to cut a few. It looks like we've got 5 more than the cap. Alright, let's go through our roster. Tyjae Spears, that was the guy. I couldn't think of his name earlier. I think we'll cut Tyrion Davis Price. ahead and cut Proch. Cut Jackson. And Dowell. Let's see, who are we going to put in at fullback? I don't forgot. Let's see, lead blocker. Fairweather's got the best lead block, so let's move him to fullback. How bad is that? Well, I mean, he didn't go down in overall, so there's that. Alright, so we got Dan Moore here. We did draft Jack Nelson. We got DJ Humphreys, I guess, for camp. I guess we can... We got both of them. Move Booker over to right guard. Okay, I need to move one of these guys over to the other side, or I could move Jalen Walker over there. Really, I could. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's move. Let's move Walker and Murphy over there. I'm gonna cut Ali here. Alright, and now let's take a look through real quick and see if there's anybody I want to put up for on the trade block. So, it wouldn't make sense to get rid of Tony Pollard because of his contract. Tyjae Spears, though, I mean, he's 24, he's an 81 overall, but he's only 88 speed, 91 excel. I like Tyjae Spears, I just think Madden kind of did him dirty with his speed and excel, when they know damn well speed and excel is what matters in their game. So let's see what we can get for him. His his penalty's not that much. Alright, let's see. See if we can trade Van Jefferson. So Simmons doesn't really fit our scheme, but he's still got 34 million in a cap hit. I don't really feel like eating that. He's a run stopper. 300 pounds. I wonder what happens to him if I move him into D tackle, if I move him into interior. He actually goes up in overall. So I'm going to move him interior with Tavondre Sweat, and we'll start Rucker and either Pascal or Sanders. Could move Jalen Walker down. You know what? I might do that. And then we'll move Arden Key over to left side. Just have a little bit more of a balanced pass rush, I think. Let's see, at corner. Could try to trade McCreary. I think we might do that. See if we can get anything in trade for him. Doubt we'll get offered anything for DeMar Hamlin, but if not, we'll keep him. I don't mind keeping him. Xavier Woods, though, 30 years old, it would be, well, we'd have bigger penalty than we'd save. So probably no point in getting rid of him. Although I guess we'll see what we get offered, because his savings almost nullifies the penalty. Alright. Set the depth chart. Now I like to do the training camp drills, it's just me, so have a little bit of hand in who gets developed a little bit here. I'll do this one with Riley Leonard.
Let's go. Ready?
Slipped out of the pocket there for a second. And we got the gold. That wasn't very good. Bullseye. Alright, pretty good showing there for Riley Leonard. And we'll do the other one with Will Levis, since he'll be our starter again this season. Now, personally, I think that the Titans should do something similar to this in real life. If that were me, I would just rock with Will Levis again. I'd trade back, get some draft capital, try to get a better offensive line and some weapons on the team, or take Travis Hunter, um, and then look to get one of the quarterbacks next season because there's actually a pretty decent quarterback class coming out in 2026. All right, come on, Mailman. Let's hit this. Come on. Mailman is not very fast. Okay. I don't really care for his throwing motion either. Kind of hard to gauge the accuracy a little bit. Okay, can we get 2 targets on this one? I didn't get any, damn it. I gotta restart. Yeah, if I were actually playing this, I don't know what I would do with Will Levis. I'm not a fan of him.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
It's like the pass just intentionally goes over the second target, even when I bullet pass it, even when I pass lead it down or to the left. I don't know.
Hey, come on, come on. Here.
There we go. We got the gold.
Hey, Mike 13, Mike 13.
Alright, rushing attack. Let's see. I would try to get my guy Donnie Eddy here, but since we got hidden dev on Ollie Gordon and he was our actual draft pick, let's try to build him up.
Mo. 40
Got stick thin legs.
Like 54, like 54. Like 0. On, like 46. On, like 49.
He's got good juke moves. I haven't really tried a spin move yet. I should have tried it there. Spin move's kind of weak.
Here we go. Like 44. 49, Mike 49. Hold on, Mike 9.
Oh, okay. I had a little bit of get up and go to stay ahead of the linebacker there. I do think that they made the rushing attack drill way too easy in 25 compared to 24. Alright, for wide receiver, we've got two guys here. So I'm just going to hit both of them for these wide receiver battles.
Mike 0. Mike 0.
Come on, dude. Good as all this speed if I'm still going to get, like, boat raced by the DB.
Mike 0. Mike 0. Mike 54. Yep.
Ah, come on, I messed that up.
Here we go. Mike 90. Mike 90.
Yeah, I hate how if you miss one fucking pass, you have to restart. Like, you cannot get gold if you miss a single fucking pass. And then they do stuff like that, dude. Like,
Mike 13. Mike 13. Mike 24.
yeah, okay, that should have been a hotspot bonus.
Hey, come on, come on. Hey, Mike 13. Mike 13. Mo. 40.
I hate that I have to cheese it like that.
Mike 54.
Isaiah Bond feels much quicker than Matthew Golden, even though
Mike 54.
I think
Mike
Matthew
54.
Golden's speed and excel are slightly better than Isaiah Bond's in this draft class.
Mike 0. Mike 0.
I got the gold. Alright, for pocket protector, we'll probably use our guy Tyler Booker that we drafted. We also got Jack Nelson. Actually, you know what? Let's try to get Jack Nelson because he's the one we got to try to build up more.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
I don't think Dan is the long-term answer at left tackle. Oh, come on. Fucking touched it with my damn baby toe. Sensitive ass game. And we got the gold. Alright, let's oh, you know what, I should have left Jalen Walker back there. I'm gonna go back and move him back to linebacker so I can do the chase and tackle with him. And then I'll move him back to defensive end again. Gold. Got the gold. Alright, let's go change Walker back to linebacker so I can do chase and tackle with them. Then we'll move him back down to defensive end, and then I'll have to adjust the depth chart again.
Mike 49. Come on, Mike 90. Here we go. Mike 49. Mike 49.
This is another one that was unreasonably difficult in Madden 24, and they made it unreasonably easy in Madden 25.
Mike 5-4.
in Madden 24, the running back would randomly, for no fucking reason, just break your tackles, and you could not tackle him. So like the game would just decide you couldn't tackle him, and if you didn't have perfect time every down tackle, you were not getting gold on this in 24. Now they made it so that the running back doesn't break tackles hardly at all, except for right there, and it's only ever like that. And they extended the time so that it's crazy easy to get gold on it now.
Mike 90, Mike 90. 454, Mike 54. Mike 49. Mike 13, Mike 13. Mike 13, Mike 13. Mike 24. Hey, come on, come on. Here.
Alright, so we got the gold on that. And we got gold. Hitting the target is more important than hitting the center zone on the kick. See, I got less points doing that than I would hitting the moving target. See? Money Moody with the kicks. This is his nickname in college, Money Moody. Alright, let me move him back to defensive end. And actually, I'm going to put him at right side and put Rucker at left. Alright, let me set the focus players and I'll start advancing. Oh, I can't set the focus players because I have that on auto. Duh. Alright. Oh, I need to set the freaking depth chart though. Well, let's see what trade offers we got. Alright, for Roger McCreary, we get offered Decamarion Richardson, a third and a seventh. Jalen Naylor and a seventh. Roman Wilson and a sixth. Jonathan Jones, a sixth and a seventh. Laviska Shenault and a seventh. Clavon Chason, a sixth and a seventh. Olamide Zacchaeus. Alan Lazard in a seventh. Jordan Lewis. Gus Edwards and 2 sevens. Jacob Cowing. David Onyemata and a sixth. Jalix Hunt and a sixth. Kalen Carson and a seventh. Christian Fulton and a sixth. Benjamin St. Just. Drake Jackson. Eric All. I'm going to go with my guy, Roman Wilson. Alright, trade offer for Tyjae Spears. Quan Martin and a seventh. It's not bad, actually. Laviska Shenault, Cordell Flott in a seventh. Isaiah Adams in a sixth. Let's go with Cordell Flott. Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's see. Wide receivers. I'm going to put Golden up here. I'm going to put Bond in the slot. So the slot receivers should be Bond, Burks, and Thornton. Then left end should be Kamen Rucker. Right end should be Jalen Walker. Alright. Alright, we got another trade offer for Xavier Woods. guess we're just going to take the Jordan Jefferson one. Just for the picks, the draft capital. And we got 2 injuries. What do we got? Lorenzo Carter, dislocated ankle. Jalen Husky, torn labrum. Okay. Spend our staff points. Okay, so Stephon Gilmore got cut. Justice Hill, Daquan Jones. See if there's anyone that's... Oh, you know what? CJ Ham. We are going to pick him up in place of that tight end we moved to fullback. Yeah, I like that. Alright, let's look. Any young guys that potentially could be developable. Alright, let's go ahead and cut. Set depth chart. Set practice squad. I'll probably end the stream there, just because been on for an hour and a half at this point. So let's see. Good at quarterback, good at running back. We're gonna cut Fairweather. Wide receiver. Can we trade Burks? Does it make sense to trade Burks? I mean, the savings will cover his penalty. Because let's see, we would keep Ridley, Golden Bond, Wilson, Thornton, Horn. Get rid of Burks and Jefferson. See if we add in Jefferson with this, if we get anything better. Not really. Just go with the draft capital. Alright, let's see. We will get rid of Ian Thomas. Alright, we will get rid of DJ Humphreys. And John Williams. Alright, we're going to get rid of Jatir Carter. Logan Bruss. And I'll send my guy Carson Barnhart down to the practice squad. Center, we'll get rid of Chris Reed. Right guard, we're good. Right tackle, we will get rid of Pettit Frere. And I'll send my guy Miles Hinton down to the practice squad. I'll get rid of Pascal here. And yeah, I mean, I like Sanders, but I might as well keep Austin. He's younger. Defensive tackle. We can get rid of all three of these guys. Fedarian Mathis, Jordan Jefferson, and Jawan Briggs. Outside linebacker. We'll go ahead and get rid of Lorenzo Carter. Oh, we can't. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to place him on IR then. Let's see. We will... Gonna get rid of Troy Anderson. Alright. Cornerback. Let's see if we can trade anything for Cordell Flott. Ronnie Bell, Xavier Thomas, Tatum with a 4th round pick. Okay. 4th and a 7th? I guess we'll just take that. And then cut that DT. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of DeMar Hamlin. And we'll get rid of JT Woods. Get rid of Sly. And we'll get rid of Hecker. Put Riley Leonard at 2nd string. Put Donnie Eddy at 3rd string there. Rashard Smith will be the receiving back for 3rd down. I think the team looks pretty decent for the start of a rebuild. Alright, let's add some guys to our practice squad. And then we will cut the stream at that point. I love picking up undrafted free agents, seeing who I can develop. Very much akin to Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah in that regard. Rest in peace, Kyron Lacey. Okay, so we got our roster set, and we will leave it at there. Appreciate anyone that tuned in. Check out my socials at Kinetic615 everywhere. Check out the GoFundMe link in the bio. Catch me on Monday nights on YouTube at the Maze Madman channel. And until next time, as always, it is Go Blue.